It's exciting times for us in Nigeria and in Africa because, of course, we have the first African country to make it to the knockout stage, and I'm talking of Senegal. We have Onye Obaru to give us all the details. Good morning, Onye. Good to have you here.
Good morning, Olive. Good morning, Osa. It's great news, yes, on the African scene. We have the first African country that has made it to the last 16.
Very good. Talk to us about it. The mood, we've been following the updates on the World Cup. There's been so much celebration on social media. Of course, there have been celebration of Baba Diop, who unfortunately died on the same day 2 years ago. And they're saying, this win was for him.
Yes, it's a 3-in-1 celebration for Senegal. They are African champions. They picked their ticket yesterday, and it was a good memory for them. The fact that they are trying to do better or even do something to celebrate just that memory of Diop, who scored a goal for them in Senegal when they played at the World Cup sometime in the 90s. So great one for Aliou Cisse, who captained the team at that time. But let me tell you for now that Senegal picked Ecuador to second spot in Group A, and they clinched a place in the last 16 of the World Cup in 2022, alongside with group winners, the Netherlands. Captain Kalidou Koulibaly was the hero for Senegal by scoring the winner to secure a 2-1 victory over Ecuador and placed second in Group A. The Lions of Teranga, they went into the match a point behind Ecuador, but took the game to the L3, and they opened the score in the first half from a penalty spot. Ismail Assar won the penalty and then dispatched a no-look spot kick to put his team 1-0 up. While Moses Caicedo, he leveled the Ecuadorians at the 67th minute, but Senegal hit straight back and restored their lead to 3 minutes later from the captain, Kalidou Koulibaly. And for the captain of the side, he's leading by example. He got the winner for the Senegalese team as they rolled back to clinch a spot in the last 16. But the celebration did not stop in Qatar, as thousands of Senegalese fans, they took to the streets of Dakar to celebrate their win over Ecuador and their qualification to the round of 16. The win on Tuesday sparked wild celebration in Dakar and across the country as fans, they waved banners and flags, raised possession touches, and they danced and jubilant scenes. Now, Senegal made it to the quarterfinal of the World Cup in 2002 when they beat holders France in the group stage, and they beat Sweden in the last 16 before going out to take on Turkey. Now, this time, the Lions of Teranga could face England in the last 16 after finishing second behind the Netherlands in Group A. For the fans, they could not contain their joy, especially those in Qatar that watched the game. They were so happy that they became the first African team in Qatar to get to the last 16.
It was amazing. We enjoy it, and we give you a rendezvous the next week, Sunday or Saturday.
20 décembre, finale, Coupe du Monde.
Very excited, man. Deserved win, 2-1 victories. You never know. I'm American, so, but before we're American, we're African, yeah?
Yes. First of all, I can say it was a great game. You see, I'm not Senegalese, I'm a Cameroonian, but I was cheering for the African team. They are African champions and they deserve the victory today. And it's such a pleasure that the African champions are the first African team to qualify for the round of 16.
Exciting. Senegal really played well, and I love the African coach. It's so exciting. I'm wearing a Senegalese shirt as long as I'm a Kenyan, and it's really African all through. Whatever the African team performs, we're supporting them all.
The game was nice. The boys have played well, and we are so happy that the way they performed today. I was so happy that the way my boys have played today.
Senegal!
You'll be from Kenya, you'll be from South Africa, Nigeria, or even Uganda, Cameroon, or Ghana. It is one Africa. Let's see the results from the games played yesterday at the World Cup. Yes, Ecuador, of course, they were pipped by Senegal, the African champions, while the Netherlands, they defeated Qatar, the host nation, who were already out of the competition. In the other group game, could see it's a political tour between Iran and the USA, but one goal could make a difference there. But the game that had to do with the likes of Wales against England. England had the better day. Now they are through to the round of 16. So we have 2 fixtures already decided for the round of 16. Saturday and Sunday, we would see the likes of this is the fixtures for today, but the round of 16 already decided. Senegal will have to take in the likes of England, while we've got Netherlands taking on USA. Now for the fixtures to expect today, we would have games that had to do with Poland against Argentina, Saudi Arabia against Mexico. All right, there's still contentions about the goal that was scored by Portugal in their game for the Qatar 2022. But right now, the Portuguese Federation reportedly, they want the Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, to award Portugal's first goal against Uruguay to Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, the 37-year-old free agent who was released by Manchester United felt he got the slightest touches to a whipped cross from Bruno Fernandes, which resulted into a goal. FIFA, however, gave the goal to Fernandes after using the connected ball technology housed inside that Adidas Al Hilal official ball used at the Qatar 2022. Nevertheless, the Portuguese Federation say they will present evidence to FIFA to prove that the first goal from Portugal was Ronaldo's. Now, a lot say, what is the fuss? FIFA say the goal belongs to Bruno Fernandes, meaning that Bruno Fernandes got a brace in that encounter there. But Ronaldo still pushing forward, saying, I had the slightest touch. I had to head the ball into the goal. But we are hoping that the evidences that will be provided by the Portuguese Federation will be good enough for FIFA to award the goal to Cristiano Ronaldo. So sport update at this time. Back to you, Ose and Olive.
All right. I'm just going to also mention we're rooting for Tunisia, and at the same time also hoping that Ghana gets its revenge against Uruguay.
Ghana has been warned not to go into that match with the mindset of a revenge.
I want it.
They should just go and play a good match.
but I think it will be the Battle of the Titans, that game. Uruguay need a win at all costs in that group to progress to the next round. And Ghana, after winning their first game, losing one, they've got 3 points already there. Uruguay 1 point. So it's still open. If Uruguay gets the win against Ghana, of course, they be on 4 points. And Ghana, losing that game, we're left at 3 points. So we're hoping that Ghana will do all they can. But as you say, maybe they shouldn't go with the revenge mentality. But Tunisia today, I really don't know. they are the losing sides on that group, and we're hoping that they can just make a change, do something different in their encounter today.
Anyway, away from that, let's talk about, I don't know what Ronaldo has done to the media, what he has done to make him such a horrible person that makes them want to drag him so badly. I mean, the clip showed him celebrating, as any normal player would when they score a goal or when they think they scored a goal. And then he looked up and saw that it was Bruno Fernandes that had been awarded the goal. And his reaction was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know if anybody expected him to topple over because he then found out that he wasn't the one that scored his goal. I don't think that his reaction was out of the ordinary, but they just seemed to want to drag him to filth. Messi fans, interestingly, have been dragging Ronaldo. When there are video clips of Messi celebrating a goal that he scored with his hand.
But you know that it was all Ronaldo making a force out of it. Yes, he really contended the decision, saying, I'm the goal scorer. It's my goal. But for the Portuguese Federation to go further, saying we will provide evidences, meaning there is a push from somewhere. And I'm hoping the push is not from Cristiano Ronaldo himself.
Why not?
The goal is given to Cristiano Ronaldo. If he thinks it was his goal,
why shouldn't he push for it?
He wants his second goal at the FIFA World Cup. He wants, anybody who wants to be on the score sheets. And that is what Ronaldo wants right now. He wants to be on the score sheet. His second goal, he wants to register his second goal.
Yeah, but the question is, what is wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But FIFA says we have a technology in the ball that shows that Cristiano Ronaldo had no contact with the ball, meaning the whipped cross came all the way from Bruno Fernandes.
I mean, new evidence has been coming out on social media. Of course, we're just going to wait for the final verdict. There's evidence to say that his head touched the ball and all that. But I guess we have to wait.
They'll be fine.
There was no force. It was his hair that touched the ball. No force coming from Cristiano Ronaldo's head.
We'll continue this argument outside the studio. Thank you so much, Onye Obara, for joining us. Let's look quickly through what we've discussed in the past hour.